Welcome, CrossFit Ammo, to this very special edition of the Member in the Spotlight. For this month, we have the lovely, this is my wife, Janna. She's been a member now for 3 years, 4 years?
I think so.
3 or 4 years, a couple of pregnancies here and there, mixing up her involvement. But we thought she'd be a great person to get to know what's going on right now in the gym as well. So you ready for some rapid fire questions?
Sure, let's go.
All right. Which do you prefer, pre-wad or post-wad?
Post wide.
Okay. Snatches or cleans?
Cleans.
Wrist wraps or knee sleeves?
Wrist wraps.
Mornings or evenings?
Morning, 6 a.m. all the way.
AMRAP or EMOM?
EMOM.
White potatoes or sweet potatoes?
White.
T-shirt or tank top?
Tank top.
Leggings or shorts?
Leggings.
Lululemon or Target?
Lululemon.
Favorite paleo food?
Steak.
Favorite cheat meal?
Pizza.
Yeah.
From Crazy Tomato.
Beer, liquor, wine, or water?
Water.
Yeah. Strength wad or cardio wad?
Cardio.
All right. Your favorite named wad?
Jackie.
Oh man, that's a good one. Least favorite named wad?
Fran.
Okay, so a few choice questions. So name by somebody who motivates you.
I would say at the gym, Erin has always motivated me, and she's been there every step of the way in every season of my life being at the gym. And she knows how to push and when to pull back, and so she's a huge motivator for me.
All right. What's your least favorite movement?
Snatches.
You say it with such disdain. Snatches. Least, what's your favorite movement?
Power cleans.
Power cleans. Okay. All right, so let's go back in time. How did you first hear about ammo? How did you first get introduced to ammo? And CrossFit in general, I guess.
Well, CrossFit in general. Ammo was my third attempt at trying. My first attempt with this guy right here when we first got married, and that was when CrossFit was very new, about 10.5 years ago. And Mark was not a great modifier, so I couldn't do a lot of the things. Hadn't really ever done that kind of stuff. Got frustrated because I couldn't do pull-ups. Then the second attempt was after I had my second child, and it was would be at like 9 p.m. at night with a mama who had no sleep with a 4-month-old and a 2.5 crazy. And so
In the garage again.
in the garage again, and I was done at the Turkish get-ups. And so
There were some weights thrown at people. Me.
one person, the only other person out there. And then my third attempt was coming to ammo, and that's when we moved to Allen. And we knew C&T and Erin all along, so we knew about the gym, and so got plugged in there, and then that's how it all started.
So, what are some big celebrations, or I guess some achievements that you've achieved since coming to ammo? It could be something recent or something you remember way back.
I would say most of my celebrations have been, or my biggest highlights for successes for me have been just recently, with the last 3 months completely changing my nutrition, dropping weight.
How much have you lost?
I'm
Roughly?
at 30 pounds in 3 months. And so being able to do rope climbs for the first time, being able to do strict push-ups, doing Murph, almost having pull-ups, so things that I've never been able to do before, with changing just my nutrition and being disciplined in that, that has been my biggest accomplishment so far.
So, what's a favorite CrossFit ammo memory that sticks out in your mind from the past?
Well, there was a Christmas party one night that was located at CrossFit Ammo at the old box. So that was definitely a fun night to remember for that. But I think just the community and just being involved in that is a big highlight moment for me.
Okay, so that was kind of the last question: is how would you describe Amos, or what's your favorite thing? So I guess to spin that a different way, when you talk to people who are not involved at CrossFit Ammo, or maybe not even know what it's like to be at a CrossFit gym at all, and they say maybe like they say, "Hey Janna, hey, I hear you go to CrossFit Ammo. What's it like there? Tell me about it. How would you describe it?"
Um, the first thing I would say is that CrossFit and the people that are at AMO, they are the ones that make it AMO. It's what makes it so special, and I think it's what keeps people coming in the door every single day and just being able to celebrate successes, celebrate in failures. You just got people that are always in your corner fighting for you, rooting for you. So even I'm sure people have experienced other CrossFit gyms, and in that I would even say, because I know I have right before I came to AMO, in the community and the people that are surrounding me makes CrossFit AMO for me.
Yeah. So I haven't primed this question. So Janna has been in that position that a lot of people at gyms in general, but CrossFit gyms get to where they get there, they get through the program, they understand what's going on, and then they get to a point to where they're kind of stuck. Like they see that initial improvement, and then they get stuck. So what is something? I mean, you hinted a little bit to the nutrition, but what would you say to people who are there, or to maybe not even stuck, but just to a point to where they want more, or want to see a goal, or want to see an achievement, something new or something different? What would you say advice you would give them that has gotten you through having the twins, getting to where you can get to the gym, and then saying, okay, I want to get busy? Like how did you do that, or what? Just in quick words, like what advice would you give them?
For me, it was discipline, and then also just knowing just the amount of time that I have to be able to put forth. Sometimes it's just being able to come to the gym an hour a day. But when I was training for Murph and wanting to set goals to be able to do that, I would do the push-up challenge. So I did 25 push-ups, and I did them strict every single day.
Which only takes
maybe
a few
5 minutes
Yeah.
at the most. And so for me, I can usually bite off more than I can chew, but this time I was just like, my nutrition is number one, and then setting realistic goals that I could easily achieve, and just doing one little thing at a time.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, Janna normally goes to the 6 a.m. pretty much every day,
Yep, I'll be there.
and if y'all want to work out with her, she'll be there. All right. This is my wife, Janna Cole, for the July member